back to the channel, guys. This is Slight. Today we're going to be putting on the Zero Design Works gauge relocation. I'm actually doing this mainly for videos, but at the end of the day, most people would do this if they have like a drag bar or something like that. That way you're kind of more crouched in. But I mean, I'm going to do this just because it's going to move the gauge a little bit further down, and I'm going to use my phone up there. So I'm going to move the quad lock over there where the gauge is right now, and then we're going to move the cluster down. So it's pretty much just a bracket. These two bolts will go into this assembly here. This bolt here will use the rad stay, and then this literally just sits there, comes in like so, right? The bolts, those are the bolts there, and then that will hold onto the frame. And then of course, because the top clamps have a mounting hardware for the gauge originally, this is to replace those, so you don't have those just sitting there. Underneath here is also some 3M tape. They give you that so then you don't scratch up your frame. But yeah, it's pretty simple. We're going to use some blue Loctite as well. Always safe to put blue Loctite on. This is going to be essentially the bar where that clip will go over, and then these two are going to be for your mounting surface for the gauge itself. So when this is over, it's literally just acting like a bar assembly. First things first, we're going to end up taking these two bolts off. They are going to be, I believe, 5 Allen. Take the clip off, and then underneath here we're going to just take the harness itself off. So we're going to take this grommet off. Okay, and we're just going to push this in. Take that out. We are going to relocate the harness underneath. And now in here, we're going to take that grommet off because we're going to have to move this down over this side. Now on some of them, there's actually a clip underneath here. The older one, so like 2020 and up, doesn't have that clip. It just has this grommet assembly. And because they have tape here, we can just take the tape off. And we are going to just walk this down here. We're going to need to take this bolt out, and that also is a H5. Okay, so if that's going to go here, we're going to want to keep this so then it's like right on this side. So to do that, we're going to want to put some 3M tape right here. Now there's two ways you can do it. You can actually put it on here, or you can put it on the inside here. It's a little bit easier to put on here, but because there's a weld section on this side, it's going to make it a little bit more difficult. So I might actually have to put a couple pieces inside here. Okay, so we're putting it right there. Okay, so that'll be on there. Okay, and then we just put some on the inside here as well. Now it's put in. And now it does actually go on there pretty tight. So that's about good. So we're going to put a little bit of blue Loctite on here. And we're just going to put this on. So just finger tight, just so then you can actually hold on to it. We can get the bolts through here. Okay, so now that the bolts are in hand tight, we can tighten this down. Okay, last step is, because of these little mounting brackets, we're going to remove that and then replace them with these. And those use an H6, and we're going to torque these ones, I think it's 20 foot-pounds. So it is indeed 20 foot-pounds. And again, we're only going to do one at a time. Well, we're tightening the top one first before the bottom. In case there is a gap, that gap will be at the bottom. We're going to do the second one now. Okay. The last thing you need to do is to just make sure everything works. So, you know, flash to pass, your signals, perfect. And that's all she wrote. Okay, so that is the gauge relocation from Zero Design Works. I'm gonna like it just because it's not gonna rat me out when I'm riding, when of course I'm doing the speed limit. So I like the look of it so far. Anyways, if you like this channel, if you like this content, give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. And until next time, guys.